Hey. Today I'll talk about how my mindset went to hell and what happened because of it and what I did about it. So, not being selfish, before rugby practice, the rugby team that I'm coaching here on the beautiful island of Hawaii. And as you can tell, it's a fabulous, spectacular day. And I'm right across from the rugby field, just getting a little swim, a little sun before we start practice. This spur of the moment video, guys. So just want to share this with you, and gonna turn around so you can get the ocean in the background. So what happened, right? And as always, it is good for all of us. You see a lot of us and you say, well, this person is doing this video, putting that post out and all of that, but we're all human, we all fail, and we all make mistakes. And it's good to be vulnerable so that you can also see that we are just like you, and you can be just like me, but we need to own our mistakes, and we all need to live up to it. So, as usual, get up this morning, read my Bible and pray, do my meditation. So I make my live video, I do some personal development, I do a killer workout, shower, make breakfast, drive to work, do my affirmations, listen to something, a power talk from Tony Robbins, and really work on my mindset. However, my performance in my field of vacation ownership sales has not been very good the last month, and we're all under a lot of pressure. And I launching this lead magnet and this free product plus products that I created, essential skills of the network and entrepreneurship game, and also strategies. But now I'm changing my funnel, and we're having some issues with it. So a lot of things going on. My mom not doing well in the hospital, so a lot of baggage, right, so to speak. So that's another reason why I work on my mindset. And so I walk in and I'm kind of fired up, but I'm fragile, right? And I'm fragile because the biggest mistake that I made, although I created a great mindset, is that I didn't do what I told you guys I will be doing, that I learned from the book High Performance Habits from Brendon Burchard, and that was to release tension and set intention. That every time that I'm transitioning from something in my life to something else, like from my meditation to my workout, to release tension, or basically to say I'm done with this, now my focus is on my workout. When I'm done my workout, then my focus is maybe on my affirmations. So my driving to work, I was other than being an entrepreneur, I also sell fractional vacation ownership, licensed real estate agent, and really love how we change people's lives. But what I didn't do when I walked in this morning was to release tension from, and it wasn't really tension, but to shift my focus and focus what's on ahead, and decided what I want to feel and what I want to experience out of my morning meeting. And so my being in state wasn't really being in state, and although I worked on it, I didn't set the intention. So then something happened in a meeting, and my response was immediately one of, hey, what they're talking about is not me. That's not me. I work on my mindset, and I had expression through my body language, and disagreeing, being disrespectful to others. And why? Because I took it personal. And you know, I've talked a lot about this book, The 4 Agreements, where there's 4 agreements to make with yourself. Number 1, to be impeccable with your word. And me, I didn't say a word, but just by my body language, in me shaking my head, I was saying something but not verbally. So I wasn't impeccable with my word. I took it personal, and I shouldn't have taken it personally because it wasn't really aimed at me. But in that moment, my mindset went to hell. And then what I made the mistake is I made an assumption that I was being talked to, which is the other agreement. And the last one is that I always focus on doing my best. And what I was doing, I was not bringing my best to the meeting because I did not set an intention what I wanted to get out of the meeting, whatever happened. And so afterwards I reviewed, and this is what's important for growth, because we all have stumbling blocks in life. This is so important that you simply have to go and evaluate and critique yourself and say, okay, I made these 4 agreements. I am indeed human. I do fail. I did that wrong. How am I going to fix it? I went back and apologized to the people who I feel that I offended. I then honed my craft, worked on my skill, worked on my mindset, and walked in to my first appointment being in state, releasing the tension of what happened in the past, setting the intention to serve them and making their life better. So my mindset came back. Now guys, look, there's a lot of things in life that we cannot control, but the one thing that we can control for sure is the thing between our ears, and that's our brain, that's our mind, and our mindset. So there's a lot of lessons in this, but I really hope that you get some value from that, and that you always try to do the best that you can. And this practice of releasing tension, set intention, is so important. Right now I'm doing this video, I'm relaxing a little bit on the beach. Now I'm going to focus on relaxing, and then when I get up here, I'm going to move past what is done, and I'm focusing on coaching that rugby team to its best. Then when I'm going afterwards with my friends, other friends, the rugby part is done, and I'm focusing on giving them all the time that they deserve from me, and so we can be friends and keep building our friendship. That's release tension, set intention. But I again want to mention the 4 agreements and how, if you follow that, how simple and freaking easy life is. Always be impeccable with your word. Never make assumptions. Never take anything personal, and always do your best. And then, just like you can control the thing behind your ears, you can control the state. Because the state that you're in will tell people a lot about who you are, and you can control the actions and reactions that you will get in life, and how you will feel and how happy you are by the state that you are in. And you can intentionally set your state just like you can set the intention. And if you are not happy, then start moving. Do a power stand. Do something to set your state. I guess I'm a bit emotional, but fired up here. And I'm not mad at myself. I forgave myself. I'm moving on. But I'm sure that, like me, all of you have bad days and better days. And don't say, as Les Brown says, don't say, I'm having a bad day. Say, I am having a learning experience and I'm getting better from it. So I'm leaving you with a thought to keep the 4 agreements and to always set the intent for what you are getting into. Even when you're driving in traffic, set intent of what you want to accomplish when you're driving in traffic, whether you want to focus on listening to something, and when you are getting into a hold-up, bad driving, be grateful that you have a vehicle, be grateful that you have a car, and make that a trigger for you to remind you that you have so much to be thankful for, and that getting upset or frustrated at anything of this doesn't matter, because if you can remember 10 years from now, it doesn't really matter. This is Johan Van Ardy. I'm signing off, and as my gift to you today, I want to give you my daily Aloha laptop lifestyle cheat sheet. That's the 4 steps that I followed and I still follow to be able to do fractional vacation ownership, being an entrepreneur, producing my own products, help people with branding and marketing coaching, and with our virtual assistant services. That is report and cheat sheet is completely free to you. So go to rugbydude.com, grab that today, and I would love to hear from you what that's done for you. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.
You can find more great branding, marketing, and prospecting tips just like these over at wehn.com. And remember to pick up a free copy of his daily 4-step Aloha Laptop Lifestyle cheat sheet. We'll see you over there.